But first off, it's time now for this week's quote of the week. Hey, if you like hearing bright, insightful people, I think Milton Friedman, who's one of the most influential economists of the last 100 years, is an absolute pleasure. All you have to do is go to YouTube, type in his name, Milton Friedman, and you're going to get lots of choices. One of my favorites was a well-known interview he did with Phil Donahue. At the time was sort of the top talk show host, considered a very bright individual, and he was, but it was really interesting to watch Phil throw out these sort of common populist bromides about the economy and how simplistic it is. And then you watch Milton Friedman, in a very understandable, very respectful way, absolutely destroy him. And at one point, Phil just says, he sort of throws up his handkerchiefs and say, "I surrender." Really worth seeing, and it's very entertaining, but there's so many other examples. But I would really recommend, if you like hearing bright, insightful, quick-witted people, go check Milton Friedman out on YouTube. Which brings me to this week's quote of the week. Mr. Friedman famously stated, "A society that puts equality, in the sense of equality of outcome, ahead of freedom will end up with neither equality nor freedom. The use of force to achieve equality will destroy freedom, and the force, introduced for good purposes, will end up in the hands of people who use it to promote their own interests." Well, I appreciate some people refuse to acknowledge that's what history is validating, but it certainly has validated Milton Friedman's observation.